Somebody's in there.
In the US, only 4 in 10 people believe in ghosts. So, if you're not among those 4, then this video will leave a question mark on your belief. The convincingly creepy ghost evidence in this one will blow up your mind. In today's episode, we bring you creepy cam footage that has shocked the viewers completely and are trending on the internet. Let's take a look. Our first pick for creepy on cam footage comes from YouTuber Lauren Constantino 1404. It has got netizens excited and baffled at the same time. Lauren is filming her roommate's black cat, trying to capture and share a cute moment with the cat she's left stunned by a bizarre incident. Have a close look. At first, we all can notice a spark on the face of the cat, but when slowed down, the footage clearly shows the apparition of a ghostly face. Look closely, it's only there for a split second. According to Lauren, she was filming the cat in the hallway without any flash on camera. The sudden appearance of light at the face of the cat has left her spooked, curious, and baffled. Lauren even looked at the video, frame by frame, and was frightened to the core as she discovered the appearance of a face. Lauren took to social media and responded to the viewers saying that the video is not fake at all. Neither is this a filter of some kind that is meant to trick the viewers. In fact, Lauren took it so seriously that after a week, she got the house cleansed. Now, some viewers are suggesting that this could be the result of pareidolia, a state where the mind sees familiar faces in shapes and figures that are not really there. So, is it a case of pareidolia? Seems unlikely to me. Or is it something that is truly chilling? Whether you're a skeptic or not, one thing's for sure, you're not going to film a black cat in the dark. What could be any creepier on cam than you feeling the presence of a stranger right behind you? And it's early morning, when everyone in the building is asleep. Our next clip shows a similar incident. It was uploaded by TikTok user Hard to Get To. According to the user, the footage comes from his friend's security camera. In the clip, a guy can be seen leaving for work. It's only 5:30 in the morning when this happens. Take a look. In the corridor, we can spot a strange black figure in a hood. The homeowner suspects a strange presence by the corner of his eye, but as he looks over, there's no one there. Anyone viewing this clip can easily see the figure fading out completely from the scene. Some viewers suggest that this is a fine work of CGI, while others side with the man, citing that his reaction is pretty genuine. He really felt a strange presence, but that's what they think. So, what do you think? As for all the videos, you be the judge. Comment down to share your thoughts on this one. Our next creepy on-cam footage is arguably the most terrifying clip posted recently on YouTube. It was uploaded by Urbex Hill, a YouTube channel that is relatively new, but has seen a massive rise in the number of viewers recently. If you haven't subscribed till yet, make sure to hit that button and click the bell icon. We post scary and creepy videos every week, so stay tuned for more. This time, the YouTuber has decided to take us to another bone-chilling journey of ghost exploration. He visits the Paul Revere Elementary School. Now, before we delve into the clip, here's a little backstory. The Paul Revere Elementary School in Ohio opened its doors to students in 1920. The building became enormous, with further extensions in 1925 and 1926. But it all came to a tragic end in 2010, as the school had seen a massive decline in enrollments and a lack of funding. Soon, the property turned into a complete ruin. Battered down walls and broken furniture and cracked windows only add to the rumors that the old school must be badly haunted. To uncover the truth, Chris, the lead investigator, has decided to enter the building. It's a cold winter's night as Chris starts to navigate through the maze of classrooms and hallways. Thrilled to capture the evidence of any kind of ethereal presence, Chris starts walking past the hallway. But to his surprise, he's not alone.
What is it?
He hears thudding footsteps approaching the hallway. Alarmed, Chris turns off his light, only to see a flashlight approaching the hallway from the left. Spooked out completely, Chris retreats. After gaining his composure, he decides to hide in a corner, waiting for the stranger to leave. As the danger subsides, Chris decides to make his way upstairs. He navigates through the hallway and comes across a bathroom. As he pans his camera around, this happens.
Somebody's in there.
Somehow, he catches his breath again, calms himself, and decides to peek at the other end for the second time.
Oh, it's a f***ing toy.
To his surprise, the black figure is not an actual person. It's just a mannequin.
Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. I thought it was a person standing there. Look at this.
Now, I don't know about you, but as a skeptic, I'm a little confused here. How is it possible that the mannequin could be standing still all this time and suddenly fall down on its own? I would really like your theories on this one. The exploration does not end here for Chris. He ventures out into the hallway exit. It connects him to the stairways of the building. As he steps on, he can hear clear and quick footsteps descending from the top of the staircase.
This place is crazy. I remember the last time I've exploded. Hello?
That's not all. What's about to come might well make for one of the most disturbing moments on camera. Chris walks across the hallway and decides to explore the admin quarters. As he ushers into the room, something downright ugly is caught on camera. Take a look. Chris's heart starts to race as his eyes catch the sight of a shadow lurking in the admin's office. He's spooked out completely. He rushes to the room, but there's no one there. The doors inside are also shut, as if they were never opened by anyone.
He was standing right here.
So, what do you make of all this? Does the latest exploration that is filled with lots of unnerving incidents really point to some ethereal presence in the building? Do the rumors surrounding the Paul Revere Elementary School being haunted hold to be true? Well, I would like your thoughts on this one. Also, if you have any rational explanations to the sightings in the video, you're welcome to comment below. One platform that is known for circulating creepy photos and eerie footage is Reddit. Every so often, there's one particular post that scares the viewers out of their seats. One such post is a set of selfies uploaded by the user Who Doesn't Write. It's a series of chilling photographs taken several years ago, when the Redditor was only 14. What's important to know here is the images were all taken in quick succession. What has been captured is so unsettling that it will leave you spooked. The first photo is completely normal, with the user taking a selfie on his dining table. It's the second photo that has made the Redditors questioning whether or not the boy is haunted. Take a look. It shows a mysterious, tall, black figure of a man looming behind the boy. That's not all. The third image also shows a small black shadow appearing behind the boy. It's disfigured and really hard to explain what this could actually be. What's truly bizarre is there's nothing in the fourth picture. The background seems clear again. So, I suppose the shadows were only there for possibly 2 frames. That's not all. There's something more that is sending chills to anyone who has viewed these pictures. The uploader claims that it's not only the pictures, but there were a few strange incidents that took place in the house. Interestingly, it wasn't just him, but other family members also had first-hand experience of malevolent presence. At night, his brother's bed would start to shake on its own, And what's even more chilling is the fact that a strange voice is hacking the radio and saying, "Go away," in their native language. Given the narrative of the boy who took the pictures, one can only wonder if the boy and his family are indeed haunted. It's important to note that all the pictures were taken in quick succession, so the shadows looming over the boy appear to be real. Still, no one can be sure of what exactly is haunting the boy and their family. It remains a mystery. So what are your thoughts on this one? Is the boy haunted? Comment down your theories below. If you like this video, make sure to check out our channel for a new series of creepy on-cam footage. We post new scary clips every week, from spine-chilling stories to mind-numbing apparitions of ghosts. There's a lot that is yet to come from the other side of the world. Warning, these videos can ruin your sleep and unleash nightmares into your life. So, if you consider yourself brave and strong enough, give it a go. From sinister Ouija board hauntings to cursed paintings, this unsettling video compilation has it all. These truly disturbing moments caught on camera will make your blood run cold and keep you up at night with terror. If you still think you have what it takes to bear the horror, then go ahead and give this video a watch. But don't say you weren't warned. Haunted House. 2 years ago, these series of videos shared by an Iowa resident sent shivers down the spines of anyone who watched them. These videos depicted what appeared to be extreme paranormal activity in their aunt's house, located in rural Iowa. The house, dating back to the 1860s, had long been believed to be haunted. But this footage was the first real evidence they had to support their claims. In the video, the user was awakened by mysterious voices at 2:30 a.m., scared and creeped out. They whipped out their phones to record the paranormal happenings, unaware of what will happen next.
I'm still hearing voices. Jesus Christ.
What were these strange whispers? Were they even human? As if the eerie sounds were not enough, the footage also captured unmistakable knocking sounds coming from inside the closet, and eerie orbs associated with paranormal activity were seen floating around in almost all of the clips. The intensity of the creepy events forced them to spend the night in their car. The haunting was undeniable, and the user expressed relief at finally having some proof to share with the world. While some skeptics might doubt the authenticity of the footage, what do you think about it? Was an entity actually present with them that night? Ouija trouble. The following terrifying video features a paranormal investigator's experience using a Ouija board gone terrifyingly wrong. The session began innocently enough, with the investigator asking if they were communicating with the devil. However, things took a dark turn as the supposed devil began haunting them.
Am I dealing, or am I speaking with the devil right now through this Ouija board? Oh my God. There's actually handprints on the ceiling there, coming through.
The investigator was met with terrifying audible noises, furniture moving, and even ghastly handprints appearing on the ceiling. As the investigator grew increasingly frightened and unsettled, they still tried to communicate with the entity through the board. However, things finally took a turn for the worse as the haunting began to escalate and her nose began to bleed mysteriously.
Who am I communicating? I'm losing my. Who am I communicating with through this board? My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my God. I know I've got no tissue, but my nose is bleeding right now. The board is moving. Oh my god, right, that's it, I'm done, I'm off. I'm sorry guys.
Did the investigator actually manage to make contact with the devil, or was it another angry entity looking to cause harm? The video raised questions about the dangers of using Ouija boards, even as a plaything, and the potential consequences of opening portals to the spirit world, allowing malevolent and sinister entities to enter your life and haunt you forever. While skeptics might argue that the events were staged, or the result of psychological manipulation, the Ouija board continues to capture people's interest as it allows them to go beyond their world and into the unknown. Dust Devil. In Argentina, a video uploaded to TikTok showcases a massive dust devil or tornado wreaking havoc. What made this video go viral, however, was the presence of a mysterious, eerie dark shape rising in the center of the tornado, seemingly getting sucked up into the sky and disappearing. This strange sighting led to online speculation, with some viewers saying that this wasn't the occurrence of a simple dust devil, sparking cries of witchcraft and otherworldly forces. While experts have yet to weigh in on the phenomenon, the video remains a mystery, and theories range from natural occurrences to supernatural entities. Was the dark entity truly paranormal in nature, or was it something plausible as suggested by other viewers, like a flock of birds? As these unsettling videos continue to leave you creeped out and confused, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to continue getting your daily dose of scares. Alien contact. In Tarija, Bolivia, an area infamous for being plagued by interdimensional portals, according to locals, a group of hikers spotted a mysterious 4-foot-tall figure that had left them baffled for explanation. The creature was described to be sickly gray in color, with strangely long limbs, and moved in an eerie manner. Strangely enough, it did not cast a reflection in the water beside which it was walking, leaving the hikers shocked and confused at what they saw. This photograph of this alien-like being quickly went viral and drew the attention of UFO experts and ufologists, with some noting the creature's resemblance to the commonly described gray aliens, but also emphasized the need to verify the image's authenticity. The photograph's authenticity was called into question, and some believed it might be a product of digital manipulation. Looking at the image, do you think it's an actual alien, or something from the depths of the planet that has never been seen before? Interestingly enough, Tarija has had a history of unusual extraterrestrial phenomena. In 1978, people near the border witnessed a spaceship crash, a case that some consider one of South America's most credible UFO crash incidents. Even the US military showed interest in the cylindrical object that crashed into the mountainside. This recent sighting reignited discussions and theories about extraterrestrial life and interdimensional portals in Tarija. Whether the photograph is genuine or not, it captured the imaginations of UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike. If you happen to see something like that, would you attempt to make contact with the strange creature? Cursed painting. In East Sussex, a woman purchased a seemingly cursed painting from a charity shop. The portrait depicted a young girl in a red dress and had previously been returned by another buyer who claimed it ruined her life. The shop manager, aware of the painting's history, had even labeled it as possibly cursed. But that didn't stop Jane from buying this, a decision she would soon regret. Upon bringing the painting home, the family's dog became agitated and growled at it. Shortly after, the woman's mother, Jane, experienced a series of mysterious health issues. She felt constant temperature fluctuations, hot flushes, and shaking. Jane also became strangely protective of the painting, often staring at it and even cleaning it unnecessarily. Could these strange events in any way be interlinked with the painting? As the family suspected that the painting was causing Jane's health problems, they decided to keep it in a box filled with sage to cleanse it of negative energy. But things took a sinister turn when the family encountered a large black figure during a walk. The figure appeared to chase them, and the family fled in terror. The woman eventually returned the painting to the charity shop, but a screw in her car tires seemed to be a parting gift from the painting. Terrified that someone else might fall victim to its curse, she took the artwork back home, hoping to find an expert who could deal with it properly. In the meantime, the painting remains sealed in a box with sage, as the family continues to grapple with its potentially supernatural and sinister influence. Do you think it was brave or foolish for the family to continue keeping the painting in their possession? Will they ever get rid of the evil forces behind it? Invisible Hand. Argentinian entertainer Jimena Barron recently spooked her Instagram audience by sharing home security footage that captured a truly frightening moment. In the video, while seated at her table, something unexplained startles her. Startled, Jimena later reviews the footage and discovers a tiny hand appearing to touch her shoulder. The clip quickly went viral, leading to a wave of speculation ranging from tricks of the light to genuine paranormal activity. This enigmatic incident has left Jimena and her followers both perplexed and unnerved, with questions about its authenticity and the supernatural remaining unanswered. These chilling encounters from around the world remind us that the unexplained still lingers at the edges of our understanding. From haunted houses to cursed paintings, the world is filled with terrifying phenomena. Join us and click here to watch more terrifying compilations like this as we dare to explore what lies beyond. Are you prepared to face your fears? These new, scary videos are meant to freak you out in one go, featuring some of the most spine-chilling visuals and unnerving tales. The apparitions don't get any better than the ones in this video. Are you starting to feel the chills? Let's begin. Our first clip was captured from a mobile camera by a visitor at the Rhino Magical Park. It's located in Veracruz, Mexico. The amusement park has been abandoned for a decade now. Legend has it that the park is haunted by ghostly spirits. It all started in 2012 when an eerie footage was uploaded to YouTube. Unsurprisingly, this clip spread to all nooks and corners of the internet, making viewers ponder if the tales surrounding the park hold to be true. The footage shows a statue of Snow White blinking at the guy filming it. The cameraman is absolutely shook. Take a close look. Soon, the clip became a subject for debate among netizens. However, some tend to be rather skeptical and rule out the possibility of any surreal presence shadowing the statue. But the history behind Rhino Magico is as creepy as the tales that continue to haunt the locals nearby. It is said that the park was built in the area of an old cemetery. It is also said that some of the coffins were never relocated, which might be the reason why most of the park's joys and amusements are seen to be occupied by ethereal presence. What's even more chilling is that the amusement park is claimed to be a place of the haunted realm till today. In 2023, we had a TikTok video circulating on YouTube. It was posted by elkakui.tv. What has been captured has made viewers wonder whether or not the chilling tales are really true. Take a look.
Güey. Ese no es el velador, güey. No. No, aguanta, deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey, eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey.
The cameraman is freaked out by the sight of a figure walking creepily in the park. It appears to have a striking resemblance with the Snow White statue. Netizens who have watched both the clips are speculating that the Snow White statue might be creepily haunted, even though there are some people who consider these as mere acts to draw attention online. But there are people who believe in the tales and say that the park's mysterious history suggests that whatever is going on can by no means be overlooked as something that doesn't need attention. So, is the park really haunted? Do you believe that the Snow White blinking was a sign of anything surreal? Or is it all a made-up hoax? Let us know in the comments what you think. Our next clip in the scary video series comes from the American Airlines Flight 1009, where a woman is terrified and persuades other passengers to exit the plane for their own safety. The clip is circulating everywhere. It features Tiffany Gomez, a marketing director from Texas. She's on Flight 1009. In the footage, she can be seen warning fellow passengers of the poor fate of the plane. Many viewers are even questioning the credibility of the woman's unsettlement.
And there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. But I am telling you right now that you're back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Reports suggest that the woman had an argument over her AirPods and suddenly retreated to the exit while claiming that a man seated at the back wasn't real.
But I am telling you, die with them or not. Two f***s. But I am telling you right now, that you're back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not.
Alarmed by the woman's frantic behavior, the authorities had her removed from the flight immediately. But the problem doesn't end there. Soon, the New York Post released body cam footage that shows Gomez pushing a man at the terminal who seemed to have no clue what was going on inside the plane at the time.
So I was just sitting right here, and she just got me shooting.
Did she say anything before that to you?
No.
It is being said that the man who was pushed by Gomez claims to have no prior contact with her. However, the authorities deemed it suitable to not disclose the identity of the guy in the footage. Tiffany's weird behavior does not end there. Next, the police officer's body cam captured this.
I'm gonna fly with y'all ever again. I want to know what happens to this flight right here.
They're gonna escort you out, so just let me hear phone without saying what.
Great.
Do not let that flight leave.
Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave.
You ready? Let's go. Come on.
That flight's not gonna make it to Orlando.
Let's
It's
go.
not going to.
Now, it's really strange that despite all that, she wasn't made to test for public intoxication. After the video went viral over social media, Gomez filmed an apology video, citing that what she did was truly unacceptable, which caused a delay of several hours for all passengers.
And I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. Sorry, y'all.
But interestingly, the apology did nothing for the curious netizens. They all want answers as to why she did what she did. What's really creepy is that Gomez indeed saw something that made her freak out completely, claiming that a man wasn't real and the plane was about to crash, inciting fear among passengers. Conspiracy theorists suggest that Gomez's exclamation on the plane appears to be genuine. They further add that there's a high possibility that soon after Gomez was dealt with by government authorities, who must have forced her to film an apology video to divert the attention from the subject completely. So, are we being kept away from the truth? Are there shadowy powers who prevented Gomez from disclosing everything? Or was it an attempt from the woman to draw attention and go viral? Well, you be the judge. I would really like your theories on this one, so comment below. Our next footage comes from a recent archaeological discovery in Poland. It's being said that researchers have found a child's skeleton with a padlock around its feet, and it's from the 17th century. This unique burial technique points to prevalent beliefs of a time when people feared that the dead could return as vampires. So, affixing a padlock worked as a measure against the wicked possibility of the dead returning to life. The investigation was carried out under the supervision of Darius Polinsky. According to him, the aim was to uncover strange burial practices of the medieval period in Europe. The buried child is suspected to be 5 or 7 years old. As strange as it may sound, the location site remains anonymous. Polinsky suggests that it's a site for the excluded, which means these people were people who were not suitable for the internet. Polinsky and his team excavated more than 100 bodies from the site, suggesting that most of them were subjected to unique burial techniques. Particularly, some were buried using the anti-vampiric mechanisms. The use of triangular padlocks was meant to hold the deceased in the grave, ensuring they stayed grounded. What's truly chilling is that there were some graves that had been tampered with after the burial of the deceased. Previously, the team had unearthed a woman's remains in the same location. Besides the padlock affixed to her feet, there was a sickle around her chest. Polinsky warns that it must be a measure to prevent her from returning as a vampire, whereas the recently found remains of the child suggest that the boy was buried face down as a measure to eliminate the possibility of any kind of post-mortem. Further analysis clearly points to the fact that part of the child's remains are missing. Polinsky suspects that the grave had been tampered with and remains were removed for some odd reasons. So, can the dead return as vampires, or was it really an exclusive possibility in the ancient days for the evil-spirited? If you haven't subscribed till yet, make sure to subscribe now and hit that bell icon for all the latest updates. Hurry up, we post new scary videos every week. Our next clip among the new scary videos comes from Natalie Ben, a YouTube ghost hunter. Natalie is known for her investigations of the most haunted places in the UK. Very recently, she did an exploration where the ensuing events have left everyone baffled and scared. She visited an abandoned care home in Ceredigion in the UK. This time, Natalie is joined by a companion.
This is the stairway to take you upstairs. But there are like 3 stairways in here.
The atmosphere grows eerie as expected. Soon, the duo witnesses a series of strange events that have left them stunned.
Pardon? The coat hangers are moving by themselves.
Later, the duo venture into the hallway. They begin a Ouija board session in an attempt to talk directly to any spirits lurking inside the abandoned care home.
If there's any spirits here with us right now, you can use our energy to move the planchette, to communicate with us.
Your permission.
The duo are freaked out as they hear a shrilling voice from the spirit box saying the word devil. Natalie thought it best to call it a day, but what awaited her was a minute detail in the investigation film that she had missed all this time. The viewers on YouTube pointed it out for her. Her footage in the room shows a creepy hand in the mirror just at the back of her neck. Take a look. For me, the footage seems rather blurred out, but here's what Natalie had to say about it. After uploading my video to YouTube, a fellow investigator spotted something unusual. Upon closer inspection, there's a ghostly face in a pane of glass, followed by my own reflection. Shockingly, a hand then reappears, seemingly caressing my face with a finger that morphs eerily into a claw-like shape. I had been completely unaware of this during the exploration. Now, you might not be able to spot all that clearly, but when the footage is slowed down, the apparition of a shadowy finger is pretty visible. The creepy evidence of paranormal presence has freaked everyone out. Some suggest that it might be the spirits of the residents of the care home, who might just be showing some affection towards Natalie, while others warn of a rather malicious entity looming over the abandoned place. They also point to the response on the spirit box, which is creepy enough to scare anyone out. Our final clip of the day is footage that comes from the security camera of a mini-mart in San Carlos City, Philippines. Take a close look. The time is 2 a.m. What has been captured on the camera has left the store staff unsettled. After watching this clip, this is what the owner of the mini-mart, Michael Forto, had to say. "It's surreal. I've always seen such eerie events on TV shows, but witnessing it on my store's CCTV was another experience altogether. It felt as if the shadowy figure was intently observing the delivery guy." Legend has it that the creepy black apparition could be the spirit of someone who had an actual grudge with the delivery guy. So, is it something truly paranormal, or just a camera glitch that has been mistaken by the store staff for a ghost? Well, you decide. If you like this video, make sure to check out our channel. We post new scary videos every week. Some of the videos are even told to have caused nightmares among viewers. Most videos are "don't watch this at night," but if you dare to, you're always welcome. For the best experience, make sure to turn off the lights completely. Viewer beware, you're in for paranormal encounters caught on camera to freak you out. Get ready to uncover the truth behind what's been keeping us awake at night. The most hair-raising cam footage ever captured. Don't say we didn't warn you. Spooky shadows. Ever been to a place so haunted nobody dared stay? Picture freaky shadows in the corners, playing tricks on your eyes. Could be spooky stuff or something more, like beings from another realm, or just bad vibes. Who knows? Meet TikToker Chits McGee dealing with the creepy scratching noises and mysterious slamming doors. Then, bam, cam footage reveals a shadowy figure in the mirror. But is it a game or is something seriously off?
I've been hearing some strange noises coming from this bathroom. And so I'm going to set up this camera to record.
As the TikToker tries to figure it out, they have a ghostly chat using a spirit box. Things get weirder. There might be more than one ghost in the house. What do they want? Are they friendly or plain evil? We may never know. Glimpse of dread. Ever caught those TikTok dance moves? Folks flaunting their groove? This time, let's unravel a dance clip from official audio fan. Innocent fun or something more? A young woman dancing, joyful and carefree. But hold on, the real show might be behind the scenes. Notice that shadowy doorway? If you squint, you'll catch a glimpse, a face emerging from the darkness. It's like a ghostly specter peering out with long, tangled hair, pale and haunting, frozen in the shadows, watching her every move. Who is this ghostly figure? Could it be the infamous Japanese spirit, an Onryo? The Onryo seeks revenge, righting wrongs from its past. This ghostly face fits the bill. Pale skin, unkempt hair, like the tales say. But wait, could our minds be tricking us? Or is the paranormal real and among us? Unseen terrors. This spooky paranormal exploration from high captures the eerie happenings in a forsaken building somewhere in Sharjah, UAE. An adventurous soul walks alone through the shadows, clutching only a flashlight for solace. Inside, the explorer encounters the unknown, a door shifting, seemingly of its own will. Heart racing, he pushes forward, only to witness a swinging light fixture, defying explanation. The walls seem to breathe with unseen life, leaving him rattled.
Bismillah, Bismillah, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum.
The explorer suspects a haunting by a jinn, a creature from Arabian tales. Are they malevolent, causing havoc and suffering? Or do they possess a hidden purpose? Some fear this jinn in an unseen form, striking without warning. What's your take on this eerie encounter? Could it be a genuine paranormal entity or a trick of the senses? Phantom patient. Ever imagine being a paramedic handling emergencies, but do ghosts make the list of worries? YouTuber Bog Daddy's video hints at a paranormal twist in this occupation. Shot from a moving vehicle behind an ambulance at night, a lit interior unveils an eerie sight. The face of an unknown figure is visible through the window, unmoving and haunting. Could it be a patient, or is this a glimpse into something beyond our understanding? Viewer theories arise, but one notion lingers. Could it be a restless spirit making its presence known? As we unravel this enigma, we can't help but question the truth. What if this is a lingering soul, a ghostly passenger of a final ambulance journey? The mystery deepens. What do you think lurks within the ambulance's window? Spectral surprise. Picture cruising down the road when suddenly a twist, a peculiar sight in the car up front. What's really going on? At first, it's a typical car scene, nothing out of the ordinary. But wait, there's more. Something eerie materializes at the back of the car, A figure that defies explanation. Could it be a ghostly visit? Let's dig deeper. In slow-mo, we see a transparent figure. Zoomed in, the mystery deepens. Is this a genuine paranormal event? Theories float around. A mannequin perhaps? But that theory shatters when the figure vanishes. How can something tangible just disappear? The puzzle remains unsolved, fueling the mystery. Doll nightmare. Dolls can be seriously spooky. Maybe it's the Child's Play movies, or the idea of a lifeless doll suddenly springing to life, giving you the creeps. Psychologists say our fear comes from how our brains process faces, quickly determining if something looks alive. Dolls, with their human-like expressions, make our brains think that there's a real person behind that face. Now, imagine being in a room filled with dozens of dolls. That's the scene in TikToker Horror Ghoul 88's video. Shelves packed with dolls, but one Chucky doll stands out, placed on a chair, ominously close to the camera. Why so many dolls? What's lurking in the shadows of this room? Could our minds be playing tricks on us? Or is there something paranormal about to unfold in this collection of dolls that'll freak you out? Watch closely. Keep your eyes peeled, especially on that Chucky doll. What makes it suddenly fall, crashing to the floor, when there's no one in the room? Could it be a playful poltergeist? Or is there a more sinister force at play? Ghost kangaroos. Watch as an outdoor security camera captures an eerie scene on a quiet pedestrian walkway. Buildings in view, a lone man strolling, the calm before the storm. Suddenly, he's jolted. Fear etched on his face as two bizarre creatures dart across the roof, too fast to see clearly. Let's slow it down. Unveil their strange appearance. Four-legged sprinters, tails thick like kangaroos, yet different. The man spooked, but they vanish before he grasped the sight. Back in 1899, reports surfaced about kangaroo-like creatures far from their Aussie home in France, Japan, the UK, even the US. Escapees from a zoo or a whole new league. These aren't your average kangaroos. Their movement is different, reminiscent of tiny dinosaurs. Are they escaped zoo animals or something more enigmatic? Could they be closer than we think? Spectral shadows. Ever notice how 3 AM has a knack for conjuring the creepiest vibes? Take Reddit user Isaac2406 for instance, who captured a spine-chilling encounter with a shadow figure at work. Real or illusion? You be the judge. In the security footage, we see a workspace, ordinary, until an enigmatic, semi-transparent figure materializes, lurking around a corner. Was it merely a coworker or an unearthly entity? Lightning or lens quirks? Some argue, but others? They've witnessed similar paranormal entities. The mystery lingers, unresolved, inviting you to draw your conclusions. Ready for more chills? Let's shift to Alaminos, Philippines, where a beach day turned eerily odd. Jeffrey BP submitted a photo defying explanation: a tranquil ocean, a woman in the water, and an island of trees, seemingly mundane, until he spotted a bizarre, spectral figure hovers in the air, resembling the notorious White Lady. This mysterious entity, a spectral figure linked to past tragedies, haunts these lands. Sightings are common, terrifying those who dare trespass. But this figure, different attire, similar demeanor. Did the visitor glimpse a local legend? Or is there more to this ghostly enigma? Unravel the uncanny and share your theories below. Mirror, mirror. Ever thought mirrors always reflect the truth? Well, not in this house. TikToker Shmay57 has a mirror that plays by its own rules, showing things that shouldn't be there. A vintage mirror, they say, upcycled with an eerie twist. Friends confirm odd figures in the reflection, like a featureless person on an old white couch. What's happening here, you ask? One moment, the mirror holds a secret, figure-like presence.
Okay, so that's the background.
Quick spin around, and the couch stands empty, chillingly so. How can someone vanish in the blink of an eye? Now here's where it gets hair-raising. Some believe mirrors are more than they seem, portals to other worlds, fortune tellers, or glimpses into the beyond. Terrifying possibilities, right? Imagine seeing an entity in a parallel version of your home, or foreseeing a horrifying fate. Could it be a lingering spirit tied to this place? This TikToker is living a twisted tale, questioning reality. What's the message in this uncanny reflection? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Vanishing presence. Ever seen security footage that sends chills down your spine? You know, the kind that's so bizarre it makes you question reality. Well, get ready for something that will truly freak you out. Picture this: a quiet road, 2 houses, and then a mysterious figure walks into the frame. Just a regular person, right? But watch closely. Something's not right.
Walking, no legs, and she disappears. If you see, nobody is going into this apartment right now.
This person, they're walking, but there's a bone-chilling twist. Their lower body seems to fade away, leaving nothing but an eerie presence. No legs, just a fading figure. Is this a mere camera glitch, or is it something beyond explanation? Something paranormal. The footage might be a bit fuzzy, but the effect is crystal clear. The person, or whatever it is, slowly vanishes without a trace. Imagine that, a person just vanishing. Now, skeptics might say it's a tech hiccup, but there's a catch. No other objects vanish. Just this figure. Is it real, or is it a glitch in the Matrix? It's up for debate. In this video, we'll look at some of the most unsettling encounters caught on camera. Some of these clips are so damn creepy that watching them will make your blood run cold. So brace yourselves, because you're about to witness some of the true creepy stories unfold in front of your very eyes. The Ghosted Home. Our first clip comes from Redditor BeatItUp420, who claims that his parents' home might just be haunted. After witnessing what was caught on camera, the Redditor took to social media to share his notion of the house being haunted. Here's security camera footage that has left viewers unsettled. Take a look. Most viewers suggest that the shadow being casted on the end of the living room might be of a person who's around the corner, but the Redditor says that there was no one inside the house at that time. Posters have even come to notice that the house was previously owned by an old couple in the 1950s. Frailing of age, the couple had no one to look after them and care for them. The woman had a sad demise on her bed, which is still present inside this house. What's even more tragic is that soon after her death, the husband fell off the back porch, and an unlikely accident became the cause of his death. Since then, the house has remained lifeless till this day. No one can tell for sure if any of these tragic incidents has any connection with the shadows roaming inside the house. The Redditor has also said that the atmosphere inside the home is nothing but eerie, which has often forced him to leave the place instantly. Among many who viewed the footage, one believes that the shadow being casted on the wall is not normal. It appears to be more of the paranormal kind, as it vanishes in a second. So, what do you think? Could it be that this very house is haunted by the spirits of the old couple? Or is it just a made-up hoax to draw more attention? Let us know in the comments. Shh. Poltergeist downstairs. Our next clip in the series of unsettling encounters comes from Redditor Harry Johnston. According to him, the house shown in this clip was built in the 1500s, which is more than 500 years ago from today. What's even more chilling is that at the time the clip was recorded, Harry was all alone. He was chilled to see doors open and shut on their own. What's even scarier is Harry could even hear disembodied conversations from the next room. Take a look at the footage. You can clearly notice from the interior that the house is really old. The atmosphere is eerie, and the flickering lights only send more chills to the spine. Viewers are suggestive of the presence of a poltergeist. Now, if you have ever experienced anything like this in your home, here's what you need to know about a poltergeist. Poltergeist is a German word. Poltern means making a sound, whereas the word Geist means spirit. A poltergeist is known as a spirit who is responsible for causing loud disturbances and even performing physical attacks on individuals. They are different from ghosts, who may have rare apparitions. Poltergeists are known for the peculiar ability to interact with the physical environment, moving objects, shutting doors, or even flickering lights like in this video can be a clue of a poltergeist lurking inside a house. For long, poltergeists have been a hot topic of debate for paranormal researchers. Some tend to be rather reserved and point to the psychological phenomenon known as unconscious psychokinesis, whereas others suggest that poltergeists are clear manifestations of malevolent spirits lurking inside a place. So, what do you think happened in this clip? Is the old house likely to be an abode for restless spirits? Or is it just that the Redditor wants more attention? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did I just see? Our next clip easily makes for one of the most unnerving encounters ever caught on camera. It's been circling around on social media and has got the attention of several users. Take a close look. What appears to be a strange creature on the beach is actually a dog. Now that's the best example of pareidolia. Now, if you don't know about it, you must be aware of it before a similar clip like this jump scares you out of your seat. Pareidolia is a psychological phenomenon where a person may be able to perceive faces or mysterious shapes in unrelated objects or stimuli, such as rocks, clouds, and other distorted patterns. Pareidolia is not something out of the blue. Our ancient forefathers had the lives of hunters and gatherers. So back then, detecting predators or enemies in the forest was a vital skill for survival. Detecting camouflage in the forest at the right time could mean the difference between life and death. So it won't be anything wrong to suggest that pareidolia pretty much explains that with evolution, we've adapted to the same thing. So, the next time you see faces in a distorted pattern of rocks or clouds, just take a deep breath. It's nothing to worry about. But if it happens at night, just run for your life. Ghost inside the hospital. The next one to feature in our unsettling encounters is a picture taken at daytime inside the corridors of a hospital in Virginia. It was uploaded to YouTube by Redditor Toro2105. What's important to know here is that the image is told to be taken 6 years back. It was captured by a patient's family member who claims to have heard unusual screams coming from the room shown in the photo. When shown to the hospital's manager, he was spooked and speechless. At first, there's nothing creepy, but if you look closely, you can easily spot a pale figure standing inside the room and staring back at you through the glass door. It might well be something related to a patient who had a terminal illness. Most people hold a popular notion that hospitals could be the hotspots for all sorts of paranormal activity. They argue that hospitals document a myriad of human emotions, from the joy of a baby coming to life and curling up in your arms, to the tragic demise of loved ones, and even some brutally injured cases that couldn't be saved in time. The dead silence lingering in the empty hallways and the dim light inside the hospital at night can be said to attract paranormal activity. The fact that spirits roam in the dark is nothing new, and apparitions captured inside the gloomy corners of hospitals have always been found to be creepy true, and there's no wonder why. So is this picture just another evidence of ghosts roaming around, or is it just asking more questions? Let us know what you think. If you still haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos and updates. UFO. Our final clip comes from YouTuber Ann Vickers. What we share here is just an excerpt from the footage of her trail camera. Ann is spooked out by the sight of what is captured. Take a close look. The footage shows a raccoon when suddenly 9 lights loom over the camera, as if there's a sudden flight of a massive object. It's only there for a few seconds and then vanishes from sight. It's too big to be mistaken for a drone. Anne is confused as she further claims that the area where she lives has no flight paths or roads around, and the neighborhood is engulfed with trees that are 30 feet high, so trespassing at that height is nothing but impossible. So, could it be that this is a UFO, or just something that has a rather simple explanation? I would like to hear your theories on this one. Make sure to comment. Ghosts on camera. Wildlife photographers are known for their job to take candid shots of wildlife, but sometimes the shots don't end up so candid. In the middle of the forests, particularly at night, the pictures don't turn out to be good or even worth looking at. Ghostly apparitions, moving spirits, distorted faces, and unexplainable figures can be the unwanted subject of your photos. Our next image is part of a video clip posted by Native Meraki on Reddit. The posters warned that this couldn't be any woman or even a neighbor. The time is midnight, and it's caught on her trail camera. What's even more chilling is that they live on a steep hill, so there aren't any neighbors at all. But what's worse to know is that the ashes of the deceased previous owner was spread on the property just before the family moved in. So, could it be that this white figure is the spirit of the previous owner, or perhaps something truly strange? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, make sure to check out our channel. We post new, unsettling encounters every week. Watching our videos at night can make your blood run cold. So watch it at your own risk. If you dare to, you're always welcome. For the full experience, make sure to turn off the lights completely. As this Halloween season approaches us, your worst nightmare will become a reality, and the darkest secrets will be revealed through the scariest cam footage ever captured. But beware, this isn't for the faint of heart. Only watch if you are prepared to make your Halloween even more unsettling and spookier. Nighttime encounter. Have you ever felt that someone is watching you? It'll be in your best interests to not ignore it, as sometimes that feeling might just become reality. In this chilling TikTok video, we witness an individual strolling along a dimly lit dirt path at night. Here's what they captured on camera. Near the far right tree along the path, a mysterious figure seems to lurk in the darkness. It's hunched over, with long, ape-like arms, and its posture resembles that of an ape. Unfortunately, the video ends abruptly, leaving us unable to get a clearer look at this enigmatic beast. What do you think it could be? A cryptid of some sort, perhaps? Or is it merely a convincing case of pareidolia? Share your thoughts in the comments. Backyard troubles. When this TikToker first noticed a dead tree in her backyard, little did she know that it would mark the beginning of some strange occurrences. In the initial clip, we witness her approaching the peculiar tree for a closer look.
But it's very pretty. There's these weird things that are in it. I don't know what that's for. And it has crazy holes. Oh. I like you. What is that?
She's puzzled by some strange objects on the tree and a series of odd holes. At the base, she discovers an animal skull, sparking her curiosity. From that point onward, unusual incidents began to unfold around her home. Her landlord sent her a photo of their building, focusing on newly replaced windows, but a creepy doll is spotted inside.
So my landlord sends me this picture because she's trying to take pictures of the new windows that got replaced.
There appears to be a creepy doll sitting in the window.
Is in the left window next to the chimney. I don't own any dolls.
Where did this mystery doll come from? Or rather, who did it come from? Despite her claim of not owning any dolls, she reveals the window from inside the house, showing nothing there. Scratches on the windowsill add to the eerie atmosphere. The creepy occurrences continue as we see her rushing to her door after the doorbell rings incessantly. When she opens it, no one is there, even though her dog runs out to investigate.
Luna, come on.
The activity escalates further, with a bottle suddenly falling in her kitchen, seemingly moved by an unseen presence.
Did you do that?
Books fly off the shelf in another unsettling episode. And her dog seems to sense something strange. During an evening stroll with her pet, her dog detects an unknown presence lurking in a field, as we glimpse a tall, dark figure in the distance.
Luna.
In the final video, the TikToker's dog reacts again, barking fiercely while gazing out of various windows. When the outdoor security camera is checked, it captures a haunting figure wandering across the yard. Could this be the same entity that was following them earlier in the field? Ghost Hero. A perplexing video surfaces on Facebook in which we see strange activities of a mysterious, shadowy figure. The video shows a shadowy figure across the street from the camera. Keep watching to see what happens.
Look at that across the street. Look. Why this? Look across the street. Look, look, look. What the f is that? Why would he take out running? Why that thing chasing?
As we watch, a thief snatches something from a car and suddenly takes off, as if chased by this mysterious, shadowy presence. While some may attribute this to a camera glitch, it raises questions. Since the thief remains distinctly visible in the footage, viewers speculate about the nature of this unusual chase. Could it be the ghostly intervention of a Good Samaritan? Or is there another explanation for this eerie footage? Loch Ness sighting. Could this be yet another sighting of the much-debated Loch Ness Monster? The poster of the video, Richard, captured something unusual while filming with a drone for his YouTube channel. It wasn't until he uploaded the footage that some viewers spotted the mystery figure. Have a look. In the footage, you'll notice a long, serpentine object floating in the water, resembling the classic depiction of the legendary Loch Ness Monster. It features a long neck, a broad body, and fins. Richard initially didn't notice the peculiar shape while recording. It was only when viewers spotted it in the footage that it became apparent. While some skeptics suggest it could be a log, or an optical illusion caused by the water's movement, devoted Loch Ness enthusiasts consider it as another piece of evidence supporting the existence of the legendary monster. Would you be keen to enter a body of water after watching this? As we figure out this mystery, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get unsettled by even more sinister encounters. Home invaders. Here's more unsettling home security footage that has been circulating on social media. This particular version features two eerie, misty shapes drifting through a yard. These ethereal figures appear as if they're wearing robes or tattered rags. What's particularly intriguing is how they seem to manipulate the camera's motion detection. When they vanish, the light turns off, and the camera switches to night vision mode, suggesting that there was something present in the yard that triggered the motion sensor. Unfortunately, the origins and context of this video remain shrouded in mystery, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. What do you think? Could it just be the wind, or two playful spirits having a cruise in the yard? House of Horror. In the back alley of Asunción, Paraguay, lies an infamous building known as the House of Horror. This abandoned home is believed to be so haunted that even squatters, criminals, and drug dealers avoid it. In October 2018, a gruesome discovery was made inside the house when a family of 5 was brutally murdered. Dalma Rojas Rodas and her 2 children, her mother and her father, were found dead in a brutal and violent act. The crime scene showed signs of hasty cleaning to eliminate evidence. The murder was attributed to Bruno Javier Ramirez, Elva Rodas' son, who was convicted and sentenced to time in prison. Was this then the end to the horrors of this house? Apparently not. A year later, a local news network, C9N Paraguay, visited the House of Horrors to recount the crime live on TV. During their investigation, something chilling was captured by the microphones. Have a listen.
Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se presumía que se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en estos momentos, ya en el fondo de la casa también. Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en estos momentos, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
Eerie screams can be heard in the background as the journalist moves through the house. These sounds have been described as the screams of a man, followed by the screams of women and children. This incident went viral in Paraguay, and many believe it's the residual screams of the family who were brutally murdered in the house, leaving a chilling EVP etched into the very fabric of the home. Could they be the screams of the spirits of the unfortunate family seeking to find peace?
Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en estos momentos, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
Murder mystery. This creepy video, which originally surfaced in 2012, features a man laughing maniacally into the camera. The video itself is unsettling, but it's the story behind it that makes it truly chilling. On the evening of February 9th, 2004, a university student named Maura Murray disappeared after crashing her car into a snowbank on Route 112 in Woodsville, New Hampshire. Murray had exhibited unusual behavior before her disappearance, including crashing her father's car, crying at work, and fabricating a family emergency to take a week off from work and school. Her online history also revealed searches for directions to the Berkshires and Burlington, Vermont. What was the reason behind Maura's enigmatic behavior? Her debit and credit cards, as well as her cell phone, were missing. Initially treated as a missing person, the case took a suspicious turn in 2009 when the New Hampshire Cold Case Division listed a disappearance as such. Maura's father believed she might have been abducted by some dirtbag on Route 112. What makes the case even more unsettling is the video posted on YouTube under the name Mr. 112 Dirtbag on the anniversary of her disappearance. In the video, a man is seen laughing maniacally, and it's considered one of a series of clips that might contain clues about Maura's whereabouts. Yet, authorities could not establish a connection between the uploader and Maura's disappearance, leaving the case unsolved. Could this case ever get solved and peace be given to Maura's soul? Mystery Visitor. A popular TikToker known for capturing strange moments on camera shares this chilling video her outdoor security camera recorded. Have a look.
What is that? My camera got blurry. What the hell?
She records while outside, putting her chickens away, and she suddenly senses that she's being watched. Reaching instinctively, she hits record on her phone. However, the true creepiness of this video lies in what she didn't initially notice.
You guys hear that?
In the video, a ghostly figure appears next to a tree, wearing what seems to be a long white dress. The figure is visible only briefly as the camera pans from left to right. What adds to the eerie atmosphere is a mysterious sound that distracts Jiberari as she records. It's only upon reviewing the footage later that she spots the ghostly figure. This encounter adds to her collection of unexplained occurrences, leaving her and her viewers pondering the origin and nature of these strange incidents. Is it possible that this is a vengeful ghost from her past encounters? Ghostly presence. There's something eerily unsettling about an empty house, devoid of the familiar sounds of human activity, such as voices, footsteps, and laughter. In the following video, we find the camera holder wandering through an uninhabited property, possibly creating a clip for a potential buyer. However, they unknowingly capture something mysterious in the process. As the camera moves, a woman can be seen in the background. Oddly, the poster claims that only 2 individuals were present in the apartment when this video was recorded, leaving little room for explanation regarding the figure's origin. An attentive viewer also notes that the figure seems to vanish before entering the next room, further deepening the mystery. Could the house not be abandoned, but instead inhabited by spirits? For those still skeptical, the video later reveals what appears to be a peculiar mist or shape moving on or just behind the kitchen countertop. Could the spirit of a woman be haunting this apartment, possibly explaining why the property is up for sale? If you were in the market for a new house, how would you react if the realtor sent you a video like this? If these unsettling and creepy videos were not enough to scare you out of your wits, don't worry, we have you covered. Click here to watch another compilation and dive back into the world of the paranormal.